Margolis, local first.
Well, tonight we got some answers to which teams would be moving on to the Prep Football Classic semifinals. 4 teams from Southwest Louisiana were in action for the quarterfinal round, so let's get right into the action. We start in Kinder, the Yellow Jackets hosting the Union Parish Farmers for a spot in the semifinals to the first quarter. Union Parish on the move. It's Braxton Patterson who hands the ball off to Aquarius Wilson. He stiff arms a Kinder defender and goes the distance. That extends the Farmers' lead to 2 touchdowns later in the half. Farmers on the move again. This time it's Derek Dew who gets the ball, and he does the rest. Scooting down the sidelines, he is gone. Another long touchdown for Union Parish to make it 21-0. Kinder, though, would fight back in this one. It's Isaiah Thomas giving the ball off to Logan LaBeouf. He rattles off a 64-yard touchdown run to get the Yellow Jackets within a single touchdown, but it was just Union Parish's night. Too much to handle for Kinder. They win 44-14, and Union Parish will now move on to take on top-seeded St. James, who beat Pine in a very close game on the other side of the non-select Division III bracket. Sterlington upset Oak Grove on the road. They will take on the Gina Giants, who beat Loreauville by 5 points in the quarterfinals. The Leesville Wampus Cats hosting Booker T. Washington in select Division II. First play of the game for the Cats. It's a direct snap to Xavier Ford. He cuts inside, makes a couple Lions miss, and does what he done all season long. That's a touchdown for number 24, 52 yards out. Cats with the ball again, and it's Trell Broom who fits this ball into a tight window to Julius Brown. He rumbles his way to the 5-yard line. Moments later, Xavier Ford would cash in again. He caps this drive off as he bounces to the outside, plunges in from a couple of yards out. Leesville up 12-0 now as the Wampus Dome is heating up. Trell Broom tosses it to Julius Brown once again. This time he turns upfield, lowers the shoulder, and gets into the end zone for 6. The Wampus Cats cruise in this one 50-12. They are headed to the semifinals, and they will be in this bracket. Top-seeded Archbishop Shaw advances in Select Division II. They will now take on 5th-seeded Madison Prep. Then Leesville will continue their run with head coach Robert Causey as they will travel on the road to play a tough E.D. White team for an opportunity to punch their ticket to the state championship game. Out to Franklin Parish, the Iowa Yellow Jackets taking on the Patriots. Patriots opening drive right here. Yellow Jackets territory. It's DJ Neal who gets the carry, but Rutrow, it's a fumble right there. Iowa comes up with it, and the Jackets would cash in. It's that man, Cohen Charles, on the direct snap. He walks in for the 7-yard touchdown score, 7-0 Iowa. Franklin Parish, though, would take a 22-7 lead into the locker room, but guess what? Iowa comes back, scores 29 unanswered, and gained all the momentum in the second half. They go on to win 42-28. The Yellow Jackets back in the semifinals for the second time in 3 seasons. Here's a look at the updated Select Division II semifinals. With the win, the Yellow Jackets are now traveling on the road to take on top-seeded Franklinton, who beat Lakeshore by 1 point. A really good game there. On the other side, Plaquemine will take on the Cecilia Bulldogs for the right to go to the Superdome. As for our final team in the quarterfinals, the Welsh Greyhounds were tasked with going on the road to play against top-seeded Haynesville, and it was all Golden Tornado in this one. They rolled their way in this game, taking down Welsh 30-15, ending the Greyhound season in the process. In non-select division for the top-seeded Haynesville, Golden Tornado will move on to play General Trash, who took down Jeanerette on the road today. And then on the other side, Logansport will travel out to South Plaquemine to take on the Hurricanes for a spot in the state championship. And that does it for sports. 2 teams moving on to the semifinals from Southwest Louisiana. Congratulations to Iowa and Leesville. We'll have more after the break.